Hey everybody, it's Bus. Continuing our playthrough of the Path of Champions. Today, we are going to be taking on the half a star quest. The Swift Scout will be doing battle against Teemo with Evelynn. And so, Evelynn recently added into the game. She currently has 0 stars, champion level 1, as we are starting out nice and fresh, but she does get a relic. And so, I've attached the Overwhelm relic to her. Evelynn has a very easy time being a 5/5, but a very hard time actually dealing damage. And so we're going to start off with the Overwhelm Relic to try and close out some of these games a little bit faster. And that is it. So let's get ourselves into battle. Where are you at, Teemo? I'm ready. Just got to click around and let the battle begin. And so, if you're not familiar with Evelynn, she is listed as one of the hard champions because it takes a bit of kind of forecasting what you're going to be doing. The big things I like to make note of are a lot of the slay type abilities don't actually work. So you're not going to be leveling up a Nasus by killing off a husk, but the things that say kill do work. So if you look at something like Lucian, if you look at something like Dawn Speakers, those do work with Evelynn's abilities. And so it's not always immediately intuitive what abilities that she's going to be getting out there. But here, these all suck. Let's find something a little bit better. And this one should actually work quite nicely when you summon an ally, deal 1 to the enemy nexus, and we should be doing double summons with all of our husk units. And so, looking pretty good. Nice little aggro start with the get excited explosives, whatever that was called, along with the overwhelm onto Evelynn. Alright, let's see if we can't just find some cheaper stuff here in the early game. Maybe show off some of the husk cards if you aren't familiar with them. I'm a little sorry about the deck tracker over to the left. The LOR Master folks haven't updated for the new expansion yet. It'll take a video or two before that's back out here and ready. But big damages going right to the face. Picked up a first Husk-style card in the Hate Spike. It works out okay. I don't think we're going to be needing to drop it anytime soon, but it does give us a way to generate Husks and then interact with whatever our opponent is doing. But with this board, I'm looking to just get the Blade Squire down, see if they want to interact with it, and then probably just play a Crawling Viper Worm after. Alright, he chose to interact. We lethal? We're looking pretty lethal here. we risk getting hit by Mystic Shot, but I think it's safe enough to just go for it. GG. Alright, so what you got for us? This stuff is all very expensive. I could see the training pits work, but let's just go for all the cheap plays in this round. Adding more dominations to our deck is okay. This is one of the Husk generators, so that's going to be on theme with what we're doing. Okay, in terms of a support champion, nothing too spectacular here. Katarina is always good. That's who I'm leaning towards now. The Might is a little weak in our deck since our Evelynn already has Overwhelm, but I think either the Katarina or the Riven will both help carry you to the end here quite easily. Alright, we'll pass on the shop, just go to the champion item chest. Let's try and stack up some more Evelynns. Looking good. Maybe we'll play a Husk unit this game, who knows? You'll get to see the new abilities. There we go, we drew a few this time. I'm going to hang on to Sultur, look for some 1-drops to go along with him. Such aggro. Good job, Warden Spray. Really getting in there. Okay, I wanted to make sure that the Husk thing was going to work. You never know. You never know. Sometimes they don't. The things don't work exactly as you expected. So glad to see the summon works with our power. Alright, looking strong enough. Just going to go ahead and attack with everybody, get the damage in. Not super worried about losing one of these small units on a turn like this. Just getting ourselves ready to win on our next attack. We should be pretty well set up for it. This will flip our Evelynn. She's going to flip back next turn. We haven't seen enough dead allies at this point. I'll pull her up and see what our count currently is. Oh, this is the regular flip. I got excited. I'm positive not enough allies have died yet, though. We're only at 3, so she's going to go face down next turn. We're going to have to look to add another Husk with Domination and then sacrifice the Husk off with the Saboteur to get Evelynn flipped. Or opponent can just make these really weird attacks, so it's more challenging to see. This is fine. We could just open attack and end the game, but I at least want to showcase how some of these things work real quick, and so we won't just open and try and kill with Vora. So let's do this. We'll just play Katarina. Now you can see the Husk will die, and then load up the flip onto Evelynn. Now we can come in for a ton of damage. Good game, my dude. Good game.
Violence solves everything. Let's do this again sometime.
All right, on to the next battles. So what do we got? You just want to boost the Legion Saboteur? Let's go with the Gringlade Duo. This is actually something that should work kind of nicely with our Evelynn and all of the extra summons. So we're going to stack up on Evelynn, give her +1/+1. That sounds good. Onto the Unstable Voltician. The foe's spells cost 2 more and deal double damage. I always like to see if we can kill the Unstable Voltician before he can cast a spell. It's going to be a little bit tougher to do with Evelynn, but some of the more aggressive champions are very good at it. Solter ready to come in for that single point, though. He knows how to aggro. Look at this. Look at this. We could load up our 0-attack Phantom Prankster with Fury. Oof. Oof, that sounds good. Am I right? No. No, it does not sound good. Alright, that attack did not look advisable. Let's see if we can't close this one down. I'm not sure how the Prankster works. If he comes onto board before the Husk goes away. Okay, that's how that counted. So we got to deal 2 damage there. New card. When I'm summoned, create 2 ignitions in hand. Okay. Boom boom. No spells. Okay, so why not pick more Husk units? Vora will be a reasonable addition. Onto the item chest. These aren't very strong. Let's just go ahead and... Well, I guess like quick attack on the Viper Worm's not terrible. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting. In terms of the powers, don't want counterfeit copies. Written in the Stars isn't terrible. Pack Mentality is probably pretty decent, though. Like I don't think that we'll ever get to the point to where we can cast it, so I'm only going to take 2 copies. Let's actually pick up a couple Hushes here against Teemo as well. And then that should get us ready to close this one out. Cut out Steam. He's very expensive. Then the foe summons the Hex Core Foundry. See if we can do it. See if we can ace Teemo. All right, reasonable enough start. We'll get rid of the Pack Mentality. Probably won't be casting it this game. And we have a nice curve otherwise. we're going to have to hate spike Teemo. I'm going to go for the hate spike or just play the Green Glade duo. I'd rather play the Green Glade duo next turn. So we'll just pass. We can block the Conchologist and then hate spike the Teemo. And next turn we can play Green Glade duos. And then follow up with Warden's Prey. I don't think the Green Glade duo passes along the Husk bonus. It doesn't really matter because the unit's ephemeral, but it could matter at some point if it means like hitting Overwhelm or hitting Lifesteal or something. So it's good to learn at this point. Oh, it puts it in our hand? Dang it, I thought that was the one that put it on the board. Oh well, you live and you learn. You're getting pretty close to those lethals. Teemo's getting pretty scared out here as well. Rip Evelynn. Let's see. Take the kills where we can get them. And we're getting lined up okay for next turn. Getting used to playing the Annie quest. I had to see if the Legion Saboteur had quick attack. He doesn't have any quick wraps here. Now let's just get as much as we can on board.
I should stamp you out like the insect you are. Don't waste my time. We made it. Yay. But our stuff did it.
All right, I think we're good. Green Glade duo ready to close it out. Ah, he's got Teemo. Tricks. He's bringing the tricks at us. All right, that'll do it. GG. Well played, Teemo. We are able to get the victory with Katarina. No, with Katarina. Oh my goodness! I saw the champion on our deck tracker. We get the first victory with Evelynn. And so, nice little set. I hope you got your first taste of the Husk mechanic while we're on the easier matches. That'll start to get more and more challenging as time goes on. But that is going to do it for us today. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. You have yourselves a good one out there.